What's up, witches? Welcome back to my channel. It's the Lunar Priest talking about the first house today. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to continue making content, and also maybe leave a comment. I don't know. Like I said, we're going to be talking about the first house. I make tons of educational content on all sorts of astrological things. As always, just take what you like and leave the rest. If there's anything left out, you can leave it in the comments. Promise I won't talk in that voice the whole time. I'm just getting it all out now. So anyway, let's hop right into the video. The first house is related to Aries, and Aries itself is related to Mars. So right off the bat, we have three correspondences to work with. We have all the things that the first house is correspondent with, the things that Mars is correspondent with, and the things that Aries is correspondent with. So to zoom it way out, Mars is the planet of war, it's the planet of action, it's our divine masculinity, our ability to step into the embodiment that requires self-responsibility and to really take ownership of our feelings and our beliefs, and to stand up for what we believe is right, and to draw boundaries against the things that don't serve us or the things that get in our way or block us from advancing and moving forward and winning in life. Aries is the personification of that. It's the archetype of the ram. It wants to run straight through things. It wants to start right away. It has very little patience, yet it is very bold and willing to step forward. It wants to go first, aka the first house. And it also rules the head space, so very headstrong, logical, think it through, analyze it, attack, win, conquer. And these are all very bold words, but I'd like you to think about where in your life you feel those sorts of things, because it's not around like actually fighting always. It's about sometimes like, how do I interact with my friends? How do I get the job done? How do I step into my goals? What do I think is success, and how do I actually make moves to reach success? Things like that. So the first house is the arenas in which we act those ways, right? So our first house, aka where our rising sign is, could tell us where do those symbols and manifestations and situations happen most for us, right? So if like our rising sign is Cancer, well, we might have a lot of need to validate ourselves at home or with our mothers, or our mothers might be huge triggers or teachers in that arena. We might feel like starting a family is a great achievement, or we might feel like perfecting the family life's a great achievement. We might feel like making a nest, a home, etc. All the things that have to do with the archetype of our rising sign can tell us about where we're going to experience those first house lessons. Just a side note on reading your own chart. Ooh. So the first house is literally the self. It is the head. It's the logical idea of ego. It's like, who am I in this world? How am I going to present that to other people? Sometimes it's the mask. It's the thing that we want to show forward, or just the conscious things that we're projecting outwards without even realizing it, which is why I think sometimes people are like, well, the rising sign will be the thing that people catch first, because it's the way you walk into a room. It's the way you attack, right? It's the way you interject, protrude out into the world. Though the sun also is like the way you radiate, whatever. But the first house is the self. It's who we've consciously built ourselves to be. It's the actual beliefs of our identity. The first house is all totally in our control. Sometimes it's the body. It's like literally the vessel in which we are experiencing things through. Like, this vessel is actually what allows me to be something or have these ideas in the first place. So the first house can sometimes be related to the body as a whole. So yeah, it's the behaviors and the style in which we are. And that's the first house. In short, in brief, I hope you liked this video. If you want to learn more and go way in depth, I have blog posts about this up on my blog, linked in the description below. I also have an astrology course where I'm a little bit more grounded, but I feel like this always happens. I'll be making a video about a thing and I almost feel like I embody it in this really strange way. Does the Illuminati exist? Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!